Okay, y'all. So I'm going to try not to keep you here too long. But in the video that I posted earlier, I had people in the comments starting to ask me questions. So to answer the questions, let me start here. Number one, did I see the bodega owner with the weapon? And I know you're looking at this picture and you're like, yep, I see it. I see it. I see it. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not here for anything other than the truth. I'm not going to take away from the story, and I'm not going to add to the story. I'm just going to call it like I see it. So, right here, no, he does not have a weapon. Okay? This is not a weapon. Okay? As you see right here, this is clearly a phone holster. Anybody that have a OtterBox or one of these 6-7 inch screens know that their holsters look like that. Okay? So, yeah, I want to clear that up. Now, since we don't know what he has behind the counter, I will say that I agree with the ones that, made a statement that he probably had a bat or something behind the counter, and that I do kind of agree. I do. But that's neither here nor there. So, no, just want to clarify that he did not have a weapon. This is not a weapon. This is a phone holster, okay? We see that. There's a phone holster. Another thing, in the video, if you watch, when the owner pulls Junior from behind the counter and they go through the door and the attackers are running up and they're swinging on him, they're in that little huddle. Some people were saying that they had the knives in the store and the, I keep wanting to say hotel manager, and the bodega owner had, fear for his life, and he didn't know what was going on, and, like, it's gang affiliated in that area, and, he felt he had to protect himself. Okay? If that would have been portrayed in this video, I would have bought that. If that would have been his story in his interview, I would have bought that. In the interview, he said he helped that baby. In the video that I posted up, I clearly proved to you he did not help that baby. In the interview, he said when Junior came in the door, I'm paraphrasing, when Junior came in the door, it basically, startled him. He didn't know what was going on. But when he jumped across that counter and he recognized who he was, he tried to help him. That is not what happened in that video. So, the thing is, he said he recognized Junior. So, therefore, somebody in my comments, and I seen on another video when they asked, well, why would Junior run into this store in the first place? Because for one, he knows this guy. The guy clearly said he recognized Junior. So Junior was like, okay, well, they open, maybe this is a safe haven. I can run in here and he'll help me out. But evidently, in my opinion, the bodega owner was just a little bit closer to the gang members. Okay? Now, another thing is, everybody's talking about he feared for his life. I want y'all to bear with me because I'm slowly just talk y'all through this. But he said he feared for his life. When Junior hit that door, you could see the fear in his face. You did not see any change of emotions in this man's face through that video other than like a grunt to like pull him or push him off, the counter. In the dude face that had the black shirt and the gray pants on that was in there with him. His demeanor never changed. He didn't flinch. He didn't duck. He didn't run. He didn't jump back real fast. He casually walked behind the attacker every time. He was always behind the attacker. So my point is, how in the hell did they fear for their life when they were behind the attacker all the time? So if they was really helping that baby and they behind the attacker, then won't you attack the attacker from the back? Come on, church. Can I get an amen? I'm serious though. Watch the video. You can just go watch the video and think about what I'm saying. When they walked through, they was always behind the attacker, especially the dude in the black shirt and the gray sweatpants. He was always behind either one of them. So if it was really life-threatening, come on now, really? There was nothing life-threatening about this situation. The only person whose life was being threatened was Junior's. Because like I said, there was no weapons in that store, period. The guys that came in that attacked Junior did not have, if they did, it was tucked in. They did not pull out any knives or anything inside this store. Junior did not get stabbed inside this store. They didn't come in here waving no guns or nothing. And then another thing, if he feared for his life and like this community was so bad, why the hell he ain't got that little plexiglass or something up over his counter? He got a row of security screens and stuff like directly across from the counter. So if you look in the video, when you see the old guy with that little tan beige looking shirt on and he dip off over there by the shelves, if you look up in that moment, you'll see the row of TVs up there. Okay, so now back to Junior getting stabbed in the store. Junior did not get stabbed in the store. This man does not have a gun. Okay, hold on, go back. Go back, Money Stacks. All right, right here. So, you see, he is bruised real bad. So when they was over there, they was punching him and kicking him. And I went back and I just paused it. And just to make sure that I didn't miss anything. But I never seen anybody in that store with a weapon. I'm here for the truth, okay? So, no, Junior did not get stabbed in the store. You see it's red, he's bruised, he was beaten. And another thing is the baby ran in there without any shoes on. So how long was they chasing him? Did they already grab him up and, attack him and he got away and ran in there to, the bodega looking for a safe haven, and, they come back in there and snatch him. But as you see, okay, the both of them are pulling him out, but he's not stabbed. Okay, and then with Money, they got him on the other side. Now, mind you, if they got him on the other side as they was dragging him out, it would have left trails of blood. If you watch the video, when they got him out and the people started walking back, there was no blood on the floor. When Junior ran back in the store the second time for some help, it was still no blood on the floor. Okay, he had just started like really, really just bleeding out. And there was no blood on the floor. So it's probably none of Junior blood inside of that store, unless it's from like a little nick or a little scratch or something. But as far as a stabbing, no. And I don't even recall seeing any on the cooler when he came in and they were saying he was asking for some water. But I'm going to go back, now that I'm mentioning it to myself, I'm going to go back and I'm going to double check that. But no, he did not get stabbed in the store. So I hope that I kind of clarified some things for y'all. So the main thing I wanted to talk about was, no, the guy did not have any type of weapons. That is a phone holster. 2, I really further still do not see how y'all are saying that he was fearing for his life. And if it was us in the place, what we do? Well, in that position, we would have helped, because if we absolutely had nothing to do with what was going on, and that baby jumped across my counter, and for some reason I'm always behind the attacker, I mean, that he going in a chokehold. Can anybody else say chokehold? I'm just saying, he going straight in the chokehold. If he taller than me, I'm jumping on his back, and I'll be trying to pull my weight back down as I bring him down to my size. But he's going in a chokehold. They were always behind them. Even as they walked out the store, they were behind them. So, no, I don't understand why y'all saying that, it was either the owner or it's not the owner's responsibility. And I can understand what you're saying, but it wasn't the owner's place to get up there and lie and say that he helped that baby after he recognized who he was. But y'all just looking over that. That's like my main thing, because I wasn't even going to talk about this case. I was just going to keep following it, like I'm doing several other cases. But that really struck a nerve. How you just going to get up here and lie and say that you helped this baby when I know I didn't see you help this baby. And I can show the people how you didn't help this baby. And then you say you recognized him. So therefore, he done came in and out of there all the time. Y'all probably on a first name basis. So he don't be with this crowd. But for the owner to assist the attackers, make me feel like the attackers and the owner's bond was way stronger than the owner's and Junior's bond, because no one's life was threatened. It wasn't even any weapons inside the store. They didn't start drawing knives and machetes until they drugged that baby outside. And you can go back and watch it. You could pause it. You could pause it. You could pause it. You can watch it and pause it. And you're going to see the same thing that I'm telling you. I've just spent the last couple hours just dotting I's and crossing T's before I come back. But no, he did not get stabbed in the store. They were not fearing for their life. They could have helped that baby. The dude got up there and lied and said he did. So that's a problem when you didn't. And it was a phone holster. So I guess, if it's anything else y'all want to ask me about this, get down in the comments and I'll do my best. I am working. It is a lot of stuff going on with this case, whether you know it or I know it or don't know it or whatever. But the more I'm researching, the more I'm finding. So I'm just going to take my time and I'm just show y'all bit by bit just the lies that's unfolding, and the stories are changing, and y'all know that I'm just going to tell y'all how I feel about it. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And if you have not watched the video where I was showing the bodega owner pulling Junior from behind the counter and basically handed him over to the attackers, please check the description. I will have the link below. And stay tuned for the next one.